I want to walk you guys through my 30-day ROI generator for gyms and boot camps. So this is how any gym and boot camp can make £5,000 to £10,000 upfront in 30 days or less. And this is actually the strategy that I give new mentoring clients. So I help gym owners all over the world to quickly scale up to 30, 40,000 a month or more, get better profits, have less stress, and a more systemized business. And when they come to work with me, this is the first exercise that we'll deploy over the first few weeks. And using this, they get their money back that they invested, meaning the next few months of mentorship is completely covered. So this I thought would be a good thing to give to you. And you can even go and use this, make a bunch of money on this, and then you'll be able to invest in mentorship as well. And you'll have no more excuses then. So again, this is just overall the go-to strategy I suggest for any gym or boot camp that needs to get a cash windfall in a short amount of time. And this is going to be without any Facebook ads and without any special tech or software. So who this is for, first of all, the typical gym owner that I'll tend to work with, it's going to be gyms or boot camps that are doing anywhere from 5 to 15,000 a month in revenue, 50 to 150 members. Generally, profits are quite low, like 3K a month or less in terms of profit margin. And you're probably working on your own, maybe with 1 or 2 team members helping you out. So this is the kind of gym that usually has a bit of a cash flow problem, and a cash injection really gives you that security and it gives you that momentum, because if you're not investing in Facebook ads right now, then you can use the money generated in the next couple of weeks from these strategies, and then you can put these into Facebook ads. And the gym owners and bootcamp owners that work with me that do this, they will typically make anywhere from £5,000 to £10,000 off each of the strategies I'm going to walk you through today for the next 30 days. So we're going to cover 4 strategies in this document that you can deploy over the whole 30 days. But you don't have to do all of them. I recommend you do all of them, and you're definitely going to make 10 to 20,000 most likely. But most of the gym owners I work with, they'll make an easily like 5 to 10,000 simply off doing any one of these strategies. Now, the reason that these strategies work so well is that we take the principle of going for the low-hanging fruit, meaning when most fit pros are low on cash and need to make more money, they make the mistake of going to the cold market and trying to talk to strangers first of all. Now, we are going to do that as one of the strategies, but the majority of this program is going to start from your low-hanging fruit, which is the people who are most likely and most ready and willing to give you more money today. So let's get into this, and I'll walk you briefly through each of the 4 strategies. Now, of course, the gym owners that work with me on my private mentorship, they have full access to the full systems, the scripts, the templates. Everything I create is just plug and play, which I've tested in my own gyms in the past. And that's how these guys get insane results. But I'll give you a quick overview of the systems here, so you can take something from this and go and implement. So the first strategy then is the upsell to existing clients. And I call this my cash windfall offer. So the fastest way to make money is by offering something to the people who already know, like, and trust you, which is your existing clients. So since your clients are already committed to coming with you and since your clients are already committed to working with you and they intend to come to the gym anyway to achieve their goals, why don't you make them an offer where they can pay up front and save some money? So what this cash windfall offer does is it offers your clients the next 12 months of training to be paid in full, paid up front, and in return for that, they will get a discount off the total price, and they'll get some special bonuses. It could be, for example, if they pay for 1 year of large group training, maybe they'll get 10% off the total price. And they'll also get maybe 3 one-on-one PT sessions and a bundle of supplements. So I recommend you lean more on the bonuses. It's tempting just to do a huge discount, but this is going to cut into your recurring revenue in the long term. So you want to be careful with it. I would rather maybe only give a discount of maybe 10 to 15% and then add more value by putting bonuses on, which are a lot less costly for you to actually put in there. So how it works, this would be over a 5-day campaign. Most people fail with these kind of offers because they only put the message out once. Now, if you do that, then first of all, the majority of your clients are not going to see the offer. Some will see it, but they'll forget to get back around to it. Some will see it, but not really be sold because you don't have much time to present all the information and handle all the objections in one message. And a lot of people just won't even see it. So I believe in doing this over a 5-day campaign so you can stretch out the campaign, send out multiple messages, and you're just going to get more sales naturally because more people are going to see the offer. Now, the other thing that really makes this program work is something I learned from one of my mentors, Frank Kern, who taught me something called a countdown sequence. And the countdown sequence is we actually don't give the whole offer away on the first day of the campaign. We actually only reveal part of the offer. And as the days go by, people are actually wanting to tune in to the following emails and text messages because we unveil the full offer as time goes on. So this is a very powerful technique that gets a lot of people buying. So over the 5 days, we're going to include in the emails and the text messages going out, we're going to put certain things that will increase the person's desire to buy from you. So for example, we can stack bonuses. So if you're going to give 3 bonuses with this, only talk about the first bonus in the first email. And then some people will buy and they'll get extra bonuses that were unannounced. That's great for them. But then what will happen in day 2, in day 3, you're gonna reveal to people that you've added another bonus and another bonus. So the people who are on the fence, every day they think about it, the offer actually gets better and better because now there's more reasons to buy. At the same time as we increase the desire to buy, the next thing we do is we want to increase the ease of buying. One of the most important lessons in business I ever learned was make it easy for your customers to give you money. And you'd be amazed how many business owners do not follow that rule. Are you making it as easy as possible for people to give you money right now? You might think you are, but you're probably not. So one way we can increase the ease of buying this is, for example, offering finance. Can you help the client get it paid on finance by working with PayPal or a finance company where the finance company can actually pay the amount for them? It's like a very small micro loan, I guess, where they can apply in a couple of minutes and, for 700, for 800, for £1,000, the finance company can actually take the payment and pay you in full, and the client can pay back the finance company with a very, very tiny interest rate. So something like that, or adding a payment plan, you could also finance the sale at 0% if you want to and break the payments up. Something like that is really going to get more people over the edge and get them buying. And then finally, you want to at the same time increase the pain of not buying. And this is what we call it a countdown campaign, because we're going to be counting down the days where this offer expires and the bonuses go away. So we create that sense of FOMO, fear of missing out. And when you put these things together, desire to buy, ease of buying, and the FOMO of not buying, you'll see a mad rush of people wanting to get this from you. This is how my gym owners that I work with are getting £5,000, £10,000, £15,000 in 1 week from offers like this to their client base. So one more thing is always use scarcity and urgency to get people to act now, meaning always have a limited number of spaces and a deadline to take the offer. So like I said, it's tempting to do this, and you want to probably limit this to 5 to 10 sales only, because it's going to cut into your long-term revenue. If you follow the whole 5-day system, you'll get a ton of interest, but it's tempting to take all that money, but you probably want to limit this down. So doing this, you'll be able to bring in 5 to 10K in most cases. So the second strategy then, that's just number one. The second thing we do, the next easiest way to get money is going to be through referrals, tapping into the network that your clients have. But let me first tell you 3 reasons why most referral strategies actually don't work. First is, most referral marketing that gym owners are taught is too passive. When you ask a client to refer someone to you, but the client has no idea how to do that. They probably have a lot of people they would love to talk to and bring to your gym, but clients are not marketers, they're not salespeople, they're not appointment setters, they don't know what to say. So they're not going to do a great job of actually talking to their friends. So most referral marketing doesn't work for that reason. The second problem with most referral strategies you've been taught is that it's too infrequent. Meaning it's like, let's do a referral campaign twice a year. Well, again, the problem with that is your clients are busy, and when you decide that you want them to get you all these referrals, might not be the best time for them. And they're going to be busy with other things. So just doing like a one-shot promo is not going to get you anywhere near the level of results that you could. So we want to have a consistent referral mechanism that is happening week after week after week. And this way, you can easily get 5 to 10 referrals every single month. The third problem with most referrals is that it's not systemized. So like I said, the client doesn't know what to say. The client doesn't know how to tell their friends about you. There's no structure in place. So you just end up asking your clients, do you know anybody that wants to train? Right? Which doesn't work. So I've got a solution, and I think what is the best referral mechanism of all time that solves all these problems. And that is what's called the Superstar Client Questionnaire. So what this does is this. You're going to give your clients a questionnaire that is going to tap into their network of friends, but also contacts and other businesses they use and other connections that could be valuable to you. So for example, this questionnaire is going to ask them things like, where do you get your hair and nails done? Where do you go for your massage? Which coffee shops do you like to go to? Which local restaurants do you go to? Which private schools do your kids go to maybe? Where do you work? Do you know anybody who works in the local media? Do you know any influential people that you think I should network with? And you're going to ask a bunch of these questions. So the gym owners in my program have the full questionnaire templated out for them. They just print it and give it to their clients. And so we're not just asking, does the client have a couple of people that want to train with them? We're tapping into their network, because you never know who somebody knows. You never know. So you give your clients this questionnaire. Now, on average, we'll get about 20 new contacts per client. So every client that submits the questionnaire, we'll get an average of 20 local names who might be people that want to come and train. And every person, let me write this down, every person on that list will be either a potential client, potential collaborator, or a connector. Okay, every person that you know, this is a great networking tip. Every person that you know in your friend list, your family list, your client list is a potential client, a potential collaborator, or a potential connector to somebody else. Some of them will be all 2 or 3. So you might have a client who has a friend who doesn't want to come to your gym maybe, but maybe that person runs a salon. So she could be a potential collaborator for you, and she can also connect you to all her 50 clients, right? Some people might be all 3. So this is why looking for connections is far more powerful than just looking for referrals. Because if we can set up local businesses or local influential people who can all promote on your behalf, then instead of looking for just 10 people that want to train with you, we can actually set up 10 relationships or 10 businesses that all have an audience that they can send to you. So referral marketing really, it works on a bigger networking level. So once you've got that list of potential clients, collaborators, and connections, you then ask the client to make a warm introduction between you and each of the contacts on that list. And you're going to provide the systemized scripts to make it easy. So we've got a whole system dialed in of how we easily get those warm introductions quickly. And then we're going to systematically work through each contact and create referrals or new partnerships. So we do this with the client and we work all the leads on their list over time. We don't just try and do it all at once. We'll pick maybe 2 or 3 names on that list, and then each week work with the client and say, hey, can you introduce me to these 3 people from your questionnaire this week? Then next week we'll find 2 or 3 different people. So it's very easy for the client to help you, and it's consistent over time as well. So imagine if you have only 10 of your clients complete the questionnaire, you're going to have potentially 200 more contacts to work through. And that would be more than enough to help you get at least 3 to 5 profitable ongoing partnerships, as well as an easy 5 to 10 new clients directly from referrals every single month. So you can see deploying this one method alone in the next 30 days could literally add 6 figures to your business. And again, the guys in my program, my students get the entire system, the tracking sheets, the scripts and everything. Okay, now we're on to the third step. So far, we've only actually covered 2 strategies. And you can see that both of those strategies can easily make you 10K. So the third step, now we've dealt with our clients, the next step is to look at re-signing ex-clients. This is the next easiest way to make money. So you probably have a list of about 20 to 100 names of people who have done business with you in the past, but they stopped for whatever reason. Now, some clients, sure, they will stop for sickness, they'll leave town, but the majority of people that stop working with you probably didn't have that much of a logical reason to do so. So there's no reason you can't reactivate a good number of them. So to do this, I have what I call my double barrel reactivation campaign. And this is what I've seen has been one of the best methods for me to reactivate old clients. So the principle this works on is like this. You have to understand this principle first. It's called the foot in the door principle, that 80% of the time, if an ex-client comes back in the gym and does a workout with you, on a short-term program or a free trial or something like that, there's an 80% chance they will re-sign long-term with you because they already know you, they know what you do, they know what your stuff is like. It's kind of like, think about like an ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend, right? The chances are, if you ever go and meet up with an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend, it's probably because you guys both want one thing. Right? If you want to, catch up over coffee, it's just because the two of you want one simple thing. You want to hook back up again, right? So it's the same kind of principle with ex-clients, okay? If they come back through the door, they know what they're getting into, and there's an 80% chance they're looking to sign back up long term. So what we're going to do then, because of that, the problem most fit pros have, the mistake they make, is that they don't understand that principle. And then what happens is they end up doing an offer for ex-clients that is too high barrier. There's too many barriers in the way, right? So for example, they might say, hey, well, my program is $199 a month, but because it's an ex-client, I'm going to see if they want to come back in for $149 this month. And that's a nice offer, but it's not really a no-brainer. It's not crazy good. And remember, if you know that 80% of your clients who come back in will re-sign with you, then it makes sense that we have to give them the most irresistible, crazy, no-brainer, low barrier offer just to get them through the door. So what we like to do, the double barrel system makes 2 offers. That's why it's called double barrel. The first, okay, we reach out to all the clients in a personal way, but we don't do like a blast SMS for this. You want to do this personally because you have a relationship with each of these clients. Reach out to them, and we make the first low barrier front end offer. So this has to be really, really insanely good. So for example, let's say you do a 6-week program. Your 6-week kickstart is usually $397. Then give it away for $97 or $47. It doesn't matter. You're not trying to make money on that first payment. That's the mistake most Fit Pros try and make here. We don't need to make money on the first one. We just need to get them through the door. And when they come in, we make the second offer. So after the first or maybe the second workout, when they come back in, we make an upgrade offer for a longer term package. So it could be like 90 days, it could be 6 months, a year. And basically, as a further incentive, you want to put whatever they've paid for the first offer, you can actually apply that as a discount towards the balance of the bigger offer. So for example, if they've paid $97 to come back in for 6 weeks, after the first workout, you could say to them like, hey, glad you're back. I know you've got these big goals. Why don't we just get you signed up on our 12-month program and we can just work on those goals properly. You know what we do. You know that we're good. We got amazing results last time you were here. Let's just do the 12-month program. It's usually, $199 per month. And what I'll do is I'll take the $97 you've invested for this 6 weeks and I'll just apply it towards the balance, knocking the overall price down if you want to sign up for that this week. And then make that a limited time offer and you'll get 80% of them just going, yeah. So they came in paying $97 and then within a few days you have them upgraded and now they're paying $177 a month. So if you do this, you should be able to get at least 1 out of 6 ex-clients reactivated. The key to this, though, is the personal reach out for this. Some Fit Pros try this kind of thing and they just do a blast email and a blast text and don't get a response from it. And that's because it's kind of disrespectful to the people you already have good relationships with. Reach out to them in person. You have a personal way of contacting them and, properly chat about their goals. Okay, the fourth strategy then, this is a big one. Now we finally go to the outside market. So this is a strategy that I call Instagram domination. And in my mind, this is the best organic strategy to get leads for gyms and boot camps and personal trainers in the world right now. This reminds me of Facebook 15 years ago. In fact, this is what I did a lot on Facebook many, many years ago, before they even had spam folders or before you didn't get any organic reach on Facebook. Back in the day, this is what we did, and it works phenomenally well right now on Instagram, but it won't be like this way forever. Okay, so you want to get in this year, dominate this method, and you'll be so happy that you did. So there's no ads required. It's all organic. So it is going to take a little bit of effort and some daily discipline, which most gym owners don't have. So your competition will not be doing this. So you can use this and get 5 to 10 new paying customers every single month you do this. Here's how it works. We're going to outreach to 50 to 80 local prospects every day on Instagram. You can also do Facebook as well if you want to, but Instagram is, I think, the best place for this. You're going to start basic conversations with these people, just very soft, very natural, very social, no pitching, no weird stuff. You're just going to be reaching out to people in your area because you have proximity to them. It's almost like a conversation starter because they're in the same area as you, and just start general conversations. And then you want to use a specific series of questions that move the conversation toward their fitness goals and what challenges they might have. And then if you feel you can help them and if they're qualified, you would then lead that person to book a consult or get the phone number and give them a call or whatever you do to close a sale. So again, the gym owners I work with, they get the specific scripts and questions and the exact how-to of how to do all the reach outs and stuff like that. But this is the gist of it. Okay, and if you just do this every day, start 50 to 80 potential new conversations every single day, it's going to be impossible not to make sales after a month. So that is the 4 main strategies of the 30-day cash injection method. And again, this is what my new mentoring clients do in the first 30 days working with me. I give them the complete scripts, the step-by-step instructions, the personal guidance, personal feedback, all the templates needed, and they go out there, they implement, and they make 3K in the first week. Then bam, 5K in the second week, 2K the next week, 5K the week after that, bam, 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 bam. And that more than pays off an entire 1 year of business mentorship. And after we've maximized and extracted all the cash they were leaving on the table, then we get to work on scaling up their business and plugging all the right long-term systems in to increase client lifetime value and increase profits whilst giving them free time back and bringing on team members to take the workload. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can just check out the link below and book in a call with me, and we can implement all of this together. And in the first 30 days, we can make you an easy 5, 10, even £20,000. So let me know if you enjoyed this. Drop me a comment below if this helped you, and just reach out to me if there's anything else I can help you in regards to this. Have a great day.